But
Yeesh.
I want to talk about one other head coaching job.
The women's
Women's
coaching.
national team. Carmen, can you tell us who the new coach is?
Oh gosh, I'm not like. Is it Emma Hayes? I think that's Emma
That's
Hayes.
correct.
Who actually they came out like a week or two ago with like the last 3 candidates, and she wasn't
on
in
it.
it. So
Wow.
yeah, kind of a surprise. But from everything I've read, she sounds like a great pick. I'm liking her.
What's her history? Where was she?
She's
for?
most recently Chelsea women's
Okay.
coach, and she'll be with them until May. That's the only thing I'm a little
This is a big problem.
Yeah.
So the women's Premier League have been for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. She's won 6 titles in 7 years.
Oh my God.
She's won the FA Cup 5 times. She's won the League Cup twice, and she got to the Champions League final.
Yeah. Like the only thing she doesn't actually have the trophy is the Champions League. She made it to the final.
Made it to the final. That's
yeah. So I mean, she sounds like a great coach. She's currently she just got Katarina what's her last name? Macario, who I loved, and even though she's been hurt for like the last 2 years, and who's the other one? The UCLA person who scored in their last game. She plays for them as well, so at least she has some U.S. connection. So I'm excited about her.
It's a great signing. How did U.S. Soccer do that
know.
after all of the
know.
shambolicness?
Yeah. So it sounds like you guys are happy about this.
Yeah. No, you never know how it's going to turn out. Whenever you get a coach, you never know how it's going to turn out. But you can't expect everybody to have a perfect hire every time. No way.
Yeah.
But what you expect, if you have the Rolls Royce, which is what the U.S. national team is like the keys to the kingdom, right? You expect to get a good coach with a winning record who's done really well.
How does she get the U.S. women's team to have that underdog mentality forever?
You don't need it. You've got the best players. If you play good tactics and you're smart and you have good player evaluation. One of the things that's happened that's been
my
horrible
point. Of course,
is they've had the wrong players on the field. You have amazing players coming through all the time in the U.S. They are just players galore. You have to be good at evaluating them. If you can do that and you're good at coaching the tactics, boom, you win every game.
Yeah, but don't you have to have a little of that? Like I felt like it was missing in this last World Cup. Is like
that's what people say. That's just an excuse.
Maybe
because honestly, they played hard for Andalowski.
Maybe,
right?
but I could definitely read the energy in the room, Dave.
Because the energy goes. You know this. If you have horrible tactics and you keep doing stupid stuff and you can't score, the energy goes completely out of the room. There's no way.
Yeah, it's not just the energy, but no, I felt like going into that World Cup that there was an arrogance, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
that was unwarranted.
No, I think they were totally had zero confidence going into that. They were projecting confidence because they didn't have any. They weren't playing well. They're like, "Oh, we're still the U.S.," and they were pretending. Yeah, I don't think.
I don't know that all the right things were said.
I know. I believe that not all the right things were said, but there's something about her that, like, she came after. I just read this today. She came after the U.S. after the World Cup, basically being like, "Look, y'all are too much in the NWSL. We have people who are playing we got Champions League. We got all these different leagues. They got to react to different ways of playing.
Yeah.
And that makes them ready for a World Cup. I come at you and I can evaluate this team that maybe we haven't played, but y'all are playing the same people over and over and over again." And she was like, that's why y'all didn't do well. Yeah. And I think she's going to come in. She's going to come with the right tactics because she's good at that, you know. And I think she just has, from what I've read, the thing is, I knew nothing about this woman before they said she was the coach, which is another reason I kind of like it. Like I thought the U.S. was going to pick some, we're going to steal somebody from Australia. We'll get Laura
who's the
Harvey.
superstar young English woman who plays for Chelsea?
Lauren James.
And her brother is
Reece
James. Right? Yeah. Because she's coached her up really. I mean, she's really come around, and she's played under her. She's the only one she's played for. So that's also promising.
So I'm really excited about
Good
this.
hire.
And both of us really didn't think that was going to happen.
No.
We're like, we're going to screw this up. I was hopeful, but I knew we were going to screw it up.
We're going to rehire Andalowski. That's what we do. We just rehire bad coaches. Right? I don't know. There's a men's coach. I don't know if you.
But I kind of wonder, and I don't know if this is a bad thing. I don't know if we're kind of giving up on the Olympics because, like we said, she's not available until May.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. So the Olympics is in the summer, and she's finishing out the season with Chelsea. Now, it doesn't mean she's not going to already start coaching the U.S., but she's finishing out the season with Chelsea. So she's not fully attention till May, and then they play in what's equivalent for women of a World Cup basically 2 months later.
Right.